It is all over. That is what I've been told in our comment section. But Kieran Tierney is set to sign a deal to return to Celtic Football Club. Welcome back to Fog Football. We brought you this deal earlier on in the January transfer window, but Celtic are now closing in on a deal to re-sign Arsenal defender 5.5 years after leaving the club. The question is, will it be this month or in June?
Yeah, I don't think we brought you this deal earlier. That's a weird way to describe it. I'd say we brought you this news.
We brought you this news earlier this month.
We ain't bringing the deal. We ain't paying up funds.
No, we ain't paying hee-haw. But if you want to pay us to talk about hee-haw, then you are more than obliged to do that, my friends. All right? But Celtic re-signing Kieran Tierney. Does this make the league title over? No, because it was over months ago. All right? See people commenting this. Kieran Tierney's simply there because he loves Celtic and he wants some Champions League football and to add some trophies. That's pretty much the gist of it. He's not in here to reinforce Title 55, is he?
No, that's been forced out to the max.
That's been forced out to the max. But anyway, let's talk about it. His Arsenal career, one FA Cup, a few Community Shields. It's not really lived up to the hype. And you know what? I'm going to blame Mikel Arteta. He preferred Shevchenko over him. And Zinchenko's pish.
Zinchenko's no good. I don't understand it.
If you look at the 22-23 season, he cost Arsenal a bunch of crucial goals in the crucial stages of that season. I never got Zinchenko, man. A greeting-faced
shite overrated bastard.
Aye, that's pretty much it, man. Honestly, see if he spent more time playing fucking football rather than greeting about Ukraine, maybe I got some.
Yo, honestly, right, see, this is factual, right? I mean, it's not rocket science. See if Zinchenko was good, Pep Guardiola wouldn't have allowed him to go to Arsenal.
And it's the same with Jesus.
See, that's your rival. You do not... They can be good, but see if they're, like, good enough to make a difference. You don't allow them to go... That's always been the rule, especially in, like, the Premier League. It's like, if you're going to sell your key player, you sell them abroad. You don't sell them to strengthen your rivals.
It's the reason why they sold Sterling to Chelsea.
Yeah, we've seen Pep Guardiola, sell key Manchester City player. You think he's going to sell Rodri? You think he'd sell Rodri to Liverpool?
Not a chance.
Or to Arsenal?
No.
Absolutely not, because Rodri is someone that could actually be a difference maker.
Absolutely.
Let's say it comes to Haaland. Do you think he's going to sell, or do you think he'll be like, oh, Haaland can go to Barca, or he can go to Real Madrid, he can go to Bayern, but he's certainly not going to be going to someone that's going to be challenging us for the title?
It just depends. Like, with Pep, he's like... But it's also, you're right, those players just weren't good enough. Sterling hit his shelf life. And maybe if Haaland in a couple of years turns shite, then he'll be like, you know what, you're free, you're more than welcome to go to one of those other clubs in the Premier League.
Like, I remember when Arsenal sold Robin Van Persie, people were going mental about it because they were selling him to Manchester United.
And rightfully so.
And, I mean, he went on to single-handedly win them the league the next season.
Yep.
So, yeah, I never really understood the Zinchenko hype. Don't know. And I think it's sad because Kieran Tierney's best years have been either playing second fiddle to Zinchenko or being injured.
Yep.
Now, he's still only 27. In terms of age, he's probably just coming into his prime. But I think that he probably, in terms of performance, may have already hit his prime because I think he has slowed down. He's lost maybe that edge of pace. And it's not that pace is everything, but I mean, Kieran Tierney certainly did excel in that area, and I think it helped his game. But look, there's no reason why, if Tierney can stay injury-free, the guy's not got another 5, 6, 7 years at a top level.
No, absolutely. And I think what the crucial thing is here is, let's forget about Arsenal. He's going to Celtic, and he massively improves Celtic, right? There is no two ways about it. He's better than Greg Taylor. He's better than Alex Valle.
He is, but you know what? We've also seen over the year, I mean, we've seen that him unable to play a large portion of games. I don't think this necessarily ends Greg Taylor's Celtic career.
No.
Now, what it does do is it demotes Greg Taylor to the second choice left back, and it means that if Tierney's fit, Tierney's starting all the big games. That means in the Champions League, Tierney's going to be starting. That means in the Old Firm games or the Scottish Cup finals, Tierney's going to be starting. But if Greg Taylor is content being backup, I still think Greg Taylor would get a lot of games.
No, I agree.
I think Greg Taylor's a kid.
And I think that might be a problem with some Celtic fans. I think they're going to look at this Tierney deal and be like, right, it's good. He's obviously... I think Kieran Tierney is one of the better left-backs. I mean, honestly, in the world, I think maybe that's a bit... I think he's a wee bit beneath that now. I think a couple of years ago, yes. But if his injuries pick up big time and he's on big wages, it's going to look like one of those deals like, we're just paying this guy to be injured.
But McCarthy?
I don't think it's ever going to get to the McCarthy level, because I feel like when he actually returns for his injury, he will play. But, yeah.
What's actually happening with McCarthy?
I don't know.
Is he injured, deed, or what? I mean,
it could be both. I guess if you're deed, you're permanently injured.
Dog shite.
But you know what I mean, though? Do you know, I think this could be viewed as a waste of money if he's picking up if he's out like every 2 months. We always heard, Kamar Roof, when he's on it, he's the best striker in the land, but he's never on it because he's always injured. So, you know what I mean?
I always thought Kamar Roof was overrated. Like,
no, but you get my point, though.
No, I do get your point, aye.
So, I think it's a great deal for Celtic, right? Celtic, man, you're getting a guy who's 20. It's not like he's 33, right? It's not like Andy Robertson. He's like, I want to play for Celtic one day. He'll play for them when he's 34, right, and past it. He'll still be good at Celtic level, right, in this league. I mean, it's not like he'll massively drag them down, but this is great business by Celtic. You don't know why? Because they're getting a guy they sold for 25 million back on a free, and you know what? See if he has like 2 or 3 good years, they might be able to sell him again for like 15 million.
That's true.
So it's a good deal for Celtic. Now, he did miss the first 3 months of the season with a serious hamstring injury. Obviously, picked it up with Scotland at the Euros, but he's played 2 appearances since then in the Carabao Cup and the FA Cup, so not exactly a lot going on. Arteta did reference him leaving this month, and he said, all the players that are here just want to focus on impacting... Leaving? Did I say leaving?
Aye.
Well, I meant leaving this month, alright? Alright, I'm not going to take lessons for this guy in body pronunciation, alright? Wheel that in. I'd be like taking lessons for Hearts on how to win trophies, mate. I just wouldn't fucking do it. Team's pish. Anyway, Arteta said all the players that are here...
I do think you need lessons on both English and trophies.
I don't think we need lessons. I think we just need to rediscover. You know, it's like, I was great at math at school, but if you whipped out one of the exams now, I'd be a bit rusty. You know what I mean?
You need to rediscover your history of those 3 other trophies.
It's better to be once good at something than never be good at something. You know what I mean? And Hearts have been... All Hearts are good at are jam tart references.
I suppose
blackcurrant, strawberry, apricot, shite.
No, I suppose you look back at your successful history, you do have 3 trophies to choose from, like, so I mean, I think, congratulations.
It's 3 more than what Hearts have got in the last 12 years, I'll let you know.
Well, we've been around longer than 12 years, haven't we?
Ah, well.
Just because Glasgow clubs can't seem to, survive, aye. That's a you problem.
Fuck up, would you? Anyway, I'll let you know.
I'm looking at you, 1994.
The two Jambo Bears, the difference between dying and administration.
Jambo Bear needs to understand business. I work on it.
I will tell you what, your club's dead to me, haven't that? And see when we get when you get our hands on Celtic, we're gonna fucking pummel them. See the last 2 times.
You were all in on Rangers there, and you went, fuck it, I'll go in on Celtic here.
But there was 2. They scored 2 deflected goals, man. They think they're the greatest thing ever. Wait till we get our hands. The rematch. What's it?
When is it? You going?
Aye, I'll be there.
I'll be there. He'll be there. Kieran Tierney, could he be there?
Aye, he probably
Who knows?
Be there,
he might be there, leaving or bottling or your club shitening. Anyway, guys, Armageddon is on the horizon, and we've got Aberdeen Rangers tonight. Looking forward to it. What's your score prediction? We haven't even talked about it.
Oh, score prediction.
I'm going 2-0 Rangers.
Aberdeen
are shite. Barry White, you know the score.
5-0.
Aberdeen?
No, Rangers.
5-0? Is Jimmy Teeling getting sacked?
He may. I'll be one step closer after the night.
Rangers will be missing an opportunity if they don't play that I'm feeling the night, if they're like 5-0 up. Will Jimmy Teeling be carrying a duffel bag across Ibrox?
I wonder if he could just borrow Jim Goodwin's. I think Jim Goodwin left it at Aberdeen. Did he send it back or?
I don't know. Fucking... Oh no, guys. Anyway, that's where we're going to leave it. Kieran Tierney, rate this transfer out of 10 if it happens. I'll rate it. I'll rate it an 8. I think it's very good business, but the injuries are a problem.
Yeah, I mean, see, Greg Taylor's decent.
No, he is.
Tierney's definitely an improvement, but depends. If he stays fit, then it'll be a great signing. If he rediscovers the injuries that he's had over the past, if he rediscovers injuries he's had over his Arsenal career, then Celtic are going to be paying a lot of money for a guy to not play football.
Yeah, I wonder how much he'll be on a week. I mean, how much is he on a week at Arsenal? I'd say about 100.
I think that he'll.
120.
I think he will become the highest paid player at Celtic. I think,
And that's a problem.
I think
you're
he'll.
missing.
I mean, if he doesn't overtake McGregor, he's going to at least be matching him.
What would you say McGregor's on at Celtic? 50 grand?
I'd say 40, 50, 60.
A captain's wage. You know, kind of guy that gets bullied against Dundee kind of wage. One of those ones.
I don't think McGregor's on any more than 60.
No, I think 60 in this league's a bit.
Here, no wonder McGregor doesn't want to go anywhere. Gets to play in the midfield with his slippers on. 60 grand a week.
You know what, though, right?
Gets called the best player in Scotland despite not doing anything. Bullied by Dundee.
But at least Scottish football's real. Because see 60 grand, that should be the fucking limit.
That's all you need.
See 100 grand, that should be reserved for like the
cream of the crop.
No, but see like 20 years ago,
the
right?
Eagamanis.
See like 20 years ago when you had like Henri and Zidane. The Eagamanis, exactly. But no, but seeing you had like Henri and Zidane, how much were they on 20 years ago? You were around back then. I mean, I was, but I mean, football knowledge when you're five.
Finances wasn't that stuff like that wasn't readily available.
Would you say Henri at Arsenal would have been on about 100 grand a week?
No,
not even that. About 80 grand a week.
I think maybe, but nah, I'd say he's probably on about 60, 70.
And to put it into perspective, folks, Ronaldo's on 3 million a week at El Nassr. Football's gone, and that's why Scottish football. I mean, honestly, as much as I would love like more money to be pumped into it and other teams to, it's like the way it is. It's like it's real. And these,
I mean, you look at, I don't know, back in the day, fucking barely any players hit the 100,000 a week mark.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I mean, probably if you look at the top clubs in England, like half the squad's on at least 100 grand a week.
No.
Undeservedly, may I add.
Undeservedly, but Kieran Tierney returning home. Anyway, leave your thoughts down below. It's not over. It's only over. And the fat lady sings.